Hello everybody, Hebro77 here, Hebro's Toy Reviews, and this video you're about to watch, or rewatch, depending on how you look at it, I've added it to this channel, and I've done this, I'm setting up this video to make it, you know, where it's a completely different video, but it's not, I'm just adding this to it. But anyway, this is about my Hot Wheels City. I got this Hot Wheels City for Christmas one year when I was real little, and I wanted to share that experience. So, not every video is going to have me in front of a camera giving an intro, but I think this one warranted one. So, enjoy.
Warning, Hebrews Toys Reviews is not intended for children. It is for adult collectors and the people over the age of 18.
Hello everybody, Hebro77 here, and as you can see, I got my Christmas Santa hat on. Well, what other holiday is he? I don't know. But today, we're going to be doing a Christmas review special. Well, my personal Christmas review special. In the next couple videos, we will be showing toys that I got as a child for Christmas, and ones that I actually have to this very day. And there's actually one toy in there that I got as a child for Christmas that I got as an adult for Christmas. So let's jump right into it. This is Hebro's Toy Reviews Christmas Special. Can I get a little bit of snow? Alright, cool. Man, it's getting cold in here. Alright, let's take you to the desk, Johnny. And with that, let's take a look at my childhood stuff. Okay, that's where it should play.
Yep, that was me, little Hebro, back in 1980 something. Even though this playset came out in 1979, there's no way I was 2 years old when I got this thing. In this picture, I was at least 5 or 6 years old, as you can see. And yep, this is around Christmas time where I opened this for the first time. And in the background, if we look closely, well, maybe it's not in this picture, we can see a certain game, which I will talk about in another video. And this is me now. Wow, I put on a lot of facial hair. Anyway, this video, we will explore the vintage Hot Wheels City Stow and Go playset on today's Hebro's Toy Reviews. Oh wait, I already said that earlier in the video? Ah, man, I'm such a knucklehead.
Yeah, you saw that picture of me as a little kid, and here is the Hot Wheels City that I was talking about. It says Hot Wheels City. As you can see, the sticker is very faded, which is a shame. I ought to get those retro stickers. And here's the picture of the guy carrying the case, very nonchalantly. So this all came in a sort of handle suitcase type with a handle. So put that down here. You gotta be careful here. Yeah, this is working out well. Just as this whole review is going. Dang it, get in there, you. Back in 79. The handle closed. Now unlatch it just like you would unlatch a suitcase, of course. And we'll pull this open. Of course, I'm trying to do this all one-handed here. Pull it open. Back here you see there are two tabs. Oh, looks like one of the tabs is missing. Well, then that wonderful. You got one tab here, flips, and this is what the Hot Wheels City stands on. I'm missing the other tab. I imagine that's just because it's back in the box. Once you have it open, sorry about the sunlight, you pull this up. You pull this up, and it's the hospital. And then of course you pull this up, and it's the bank. There you go, the bank. And over here we have the police station. And then you go over here and you have city freight lines, a little scale that your cars can go on. You have a parking garage in there. You park your cop car here. This thing's about to fall over. And then you move down here. The car goes down the track here. And you have a used car lot. An old-fashioned hamburger stand. Car goes down here. It dings the bell, which isn't as loud as it once was. And you have the fire station here. I'm missing a couple stickers, and it looks like I have a fire truck in there. You have elevator parking. Never heard of that before. Car goes into here and gets lifted. If I turn this crank, oh, there went the city. I'm going to go try to find that leg. That's bothering me. I don't like that. And of course you can wheel it back down. There you go. Let me go find that leg. And I'm going to grab a car or two for a demonstration. Like for this demonstration, we only have one leg to stand on, but we're going to try it anyway. Let's see here. Pick out a car, any car. We got this car here. What you did was you took it to the top of the track. Push it. See, that one leg's missing. Usually it would go all the way down here and all the way down. Follow around and down here, but we got the one leg missing. So let's try to give it a hard push. Ready? No. Okay, shoot. Dang it. And of course how this works is you set it there on that. Then there's a little lever here. Push the lever. Let's try a different car. Maybe that one's just a piece of crap. How about this one? Let's try this one. Oh, yeah, well, look at that one go. Oh, never mind. Okay, let's try it again. One more time. Then I got something else I want to show you. Okay, fine. Something else here. So let's say our car made it all the way down here. Let's try our blue car here. And it wanted to go to the top here. We crank it up. It's elevator parking. Just crank it up to the top here. I try to do this very carefully because you know what. And it's up here and it's parked up here. It can go to various shops like, oh, I don't know, Sarah's Gifts and the plant shop. It is Christmas time. Might want to buy those plants and maybe get you a gift from Sarah's Gifts. As you can see here, I've got the bakery, which for some reason, move out of the way here. When I got this, this whole section here is just sort of like broken in half. I don't know, maybe a mouse chewed on it. He got hungry for some baked goods. But anyway, park our car here. Give me a hamburger! We're closed, sir. Coronavirus? Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, a couple years ago, we got a upgrade as Target re-released the STO and Go playset with the car wash and service station playset, which I didn't show. There actually was a vintage car wash place, and as you can see back here, here are the legs of which I speak of. You just prop them up like this, and then you can put your thing down here, and let's make sure they're both propped up properly. This one is kind of a combination of the two. Now this is the, I forget what year, 2000, I think it's 2015 Stone Go Playset, the retro version. Here I think is supposed to be the police station. Wow, that's a futuristic looking car. This one actually came with some cars, so it's kind of cool. And this bank, what's supposed to be a bank, I think it's actually like a hotel or something, is open down here, so you could store cars in here as well. And this one has a better mechanism system than the old police thing, because you have this to actually stop the cars, and you know, if you want to, and then they just let them go, they fly down here. And of course you have this, which is a upgrade from the original, and you actually have like a little tire, you know, drill here, and a little tiny, let's see if we can get the camera in there, a little tiny parking space down here. And then you go down here, and instead of Bob's Burgers, or old-fashioned burgers, you have like a little diner. You of course still have a fire station, and you have elevator parking once again, which I don't know why they didn't just go with car wash. But you have elevator parking, and you have gas pumps, which is really cool. And of course this veers off. If you want to connect another playset, they have a ramp that you can connect, and you can actually connect several playsets with one, which I'm not going to demonstrate right now. So let's take a car, and now with this playset, let's demonstrate how this thing works. That one actually went right to the it needs to be serviced, I guess, so we'll put that on there, and there, pop it up. Ooh, and see, this actually comes up like that, so they can work on the car. Let me see something here. I think if I angle this a certain way, that's what it is. I angled that a certain way. So let's put another car on there, one from our old playset, and see what it does. Oh, look at there. It went all the way to the bottom. Now there is nothing here that's going to get it to go this way. That's one of the problems I have with this playset. See, you put it out there, and it just curves out to the end. With the old playset, it curved out this way, and it would hit that bell for service. Let's see what happens if we angle this just a little bit that way. Let's see what happens. It just keeps going out. But like I said, the old playset would angle this just so the cars would come and hit the bell. But you know, it is what it is. And of course, got your shop up here, which appears to be just more car parking. And then down here you have absolutely nothing. I'm kind of disappointed in that. Down here is just parking and not a used car lot. I'm disappointed in that. And you have up here the grassy knoll, which you have before. And let's put a car. Let's see if we have a police car in our bucket here. I don't seem to have. Hey, look at there, Boss Hogg's car. All right. Where did my cop car go? All right, undercover, I guess. So we'll put this right here. This car. And those sounds terrible. Sorry, folks. I got the sniffles. It went from 30 and 20 degree weather to 60 degree weather. Okay. Ah, there goes the speeder. There goes the speeder. You better get him. Oh. Wow. That was just the slowest chase I've ever seen in my whole entire life. That was terrible. Let's see what happens when we do that. Yeah. Alright. Let's make it wide open now. Put it wide open. Alright, let's see. What the hell? That's as far as he goes? Okay. Well, there you have it. That's the Hot Wheels Playsets. Alright, well there you go. There's your Hot Wheels City playset review. I actually do have one more Hot Wheels City playset, but it doesn't really go with the vintage versus the newer. I wanted to show you the difference between those, and what I got for Christmas was the vintage. So I do need to get a lot of stickers, and I might show you the other playset that I do own on another video when I restore my original one. But until next time, this has been Hero77, and Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm going to have one more video before Christmas. But until then, just remember, knowing isn't just half the battle, it's the whole damn war. So long, everybody. Ho, 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 ho.